Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today is Wednesday, so it is time to talk about my weekly weigh-in and also the meeting topic for the week. We're going to start with my weigh-in. I was up 0.2. I'm a little bummed, but what can I do about it? I can try to do a little bit better. I'm trying to think. I had a really good week. Monday night, I had a lot of stomach bloating and gas and things like that, and I couldn't figure out why, and then I figured it out. I was cleaning out a drawer in the dining room, and I found 2 little pieces of Russell Stover sugar-free candy. And if you watch my channel, you know I don't eat anything like that anymore. We cut all the sugar-free stuff, all the sugar alcohols, most of the sugar alcohols, all that out of our diet. And I found these candies and I thought, oh, they look good. And I had the points for them, so I ate them. As I was eating them, they were grossing me out because I didn't like the taste. So why did I continue to eat them? The age-old question. But I did. And about an hour after, I started suffering. The gas and bloating, TMI, was horrible. It was horrible. This is why I would rather eat a tiny little bit of the real thing than the fake stuff, because it wreaks havoc on my body. So all night, Monday night, I just did not feel good. And then even into Tuesday morning. So I did my weigh-in. I was bloated. I didn't feel good. Was that the reason I was up 0.2? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But I did have a really good week. I'm proud of how it went, and it was 0.2. To me, that's really not even a gain. So it just kind of put in my head that I need to do better this week. So, and I need to remember how the crap food makes me feel. You know, I know there's people out there that love those Russell Stover sugar-free, and that's great. I just can't do it. It just wreaks havoc on my body. And yeah, so not going to do it again. Not making that mistake again. So that was my weigh-in, 0.2. I'm okay with it. Next week, I'm feeling really good. This weekend, I have a few challenges. We have Pinochle Friday night. I am not in charge of dinner. I'm in charge of dessert. So that'll be fine. Not sure what I'm making yet, but if I make something that is not friendly for me, for everyone else, I will definitely make myself a 2-point chocolate mug cake or something like that. So that is Friday night. And then Saturday, we have to travel to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, not for fun, but for a funeral. So we will be gone all day in Lancaster, and there'll be a funeral luncheon, and you know, I'll just make good choices. I'll have a breakfast before I go, and I'll make good choices at the luncheon. And if there are no good choices to make, then maybe I don't know. I'll definitely pack some fruit or something to take with me, and then I can have that once we get in the car. So that's what, they're the only challenges I should have. So feeling pretty good about this week. Challenge we have today is the babies and I are making cookies, like Halloween-y fall cookies, but I plan on eating one. I already have it planned out. I already have the points put aside for it, but that's it. One cookie is all I'm going to have. I know I can be strong, and I know I can do it. And maybe I won't even want one. We'll see. But so that's my weigh-in. That's my week. And let's get to the topic. Now, over the past couple weeks, all the topics have definitely been geared for the new plan rolling out. I mean, everybody knows by now that Weight Watchers changes the plan every 2 years. Sometimes they tweak it a lot. Sometimes they tweak it a little bit. I'd say this year's a medium-sized tweak. I don't know a whole lot about it yet. I am anxiously awaiting my in-person meeting to find out all about it. And of course, I will bring it to you, as well as an app tutorial, an app update tutorial, because they are some of my most popular videos on my channel are the app tutorials. So I will definitely be doing one for the new app. But what it is a personal points program. So I think, Weight Watchers changes the program to reflect new information, to reflect new diet science and new nutrition science. And it evolves because they learn this stuff. They learn what is good for our bodies and they learn what is good for our health. That's why things change. If they never changed, we would still be eating liver once a week, fish twice a week, beef 3 times a week. We'd still be making our own ketchup, things like that. So that is why it changes. And I know there's people out there that love the old plans because, maybe they can have more sugary treats or maybe they can have more points or whatever it is. And I get that. But Weight Watchers does change to keep up with the science and keep up with what we learn about nutrition and our bodies and what our bodies truly need, not necessarily what we want. So like I said, water was a topic. And from what I understand, from what I hear, and it is all speculation, we may actually earn extra points for drinking water. Sugar was a big topic. I think sugar is going to take even a bigger hit on the new plan than it has. I mean, it's definitely taken hits over the years, like from Points Plus and Momentum to the Smart Points. Sugar's taken a huge hit. And I believe that's going to happen. From what I understand, they're going to start looking at the whole nutrition label again. They're going to start looking at our fiber and our protein. And the higher the fiber and the higher the protein and the lower the sugar, the lower the points things are. The higher the sugar, the higher the points are. It makes sense. Reward us for eating what's good for us and penalize us for eating what is not good for us. The saturated fats, the sugars and things like that. So I'll be anxious to see. And it also appears that most of the 0-point foods will be changing to personal preferences. Like we will be able to choose our own 0-point foods in categories. Like we can choose what our 0-point protein is going to be, and we can choose what our 0-point, like maybe fruits and vegetables, our 0-point carbs, things like that. That's what I gather from it. I am very anxious to attend an in-person meeting to find out all about that. So this week, they're talking about fiber and staying full. And if you remember back on one of the plans, I don't know if it was Points Plus, I think, with the slider, fiber played a huge part in things. And it looks like it's going to again. Hi, bud. I've got a little visitor. So let's talk about fiber. The food swap that can keep you feeling full. And fiber and protein are definitely it. And this talks about fiber. So it says to replace one thing you eat often with a food that's high in fiber. Choose to boost your fiber intake with these swaps or make up your own. Reinvent a peanut butter and jelly sandwich by trading out the jelly for mashed berries or a banana. Definitely high in fiber. Berries and bananas are super duper high in fiber. And then it says move over mayo. Spread avocado or hummus on sandwiches and wraps. Not only is avocado high in fiber, it is such a healthy fat and so good for us. Number 3, craving a crunch? Grab popcorn instead of pretzels. Popcorn is, once again, super high in fiber and low in fat and a lot less processed than pretzels are. Then mix diced mushrooms into burgers or make a patty from black beans and oats. I'm not doing that because I don't like black beans. And if I'm going to have a burger, I want a burger. So I have no problem chopping up some mushrooms and putting them into a burger because it's delicious because we love mushrooms. Or take a portobello mushroom and grill it. And shh, come here. He likes the noise that the fireplace makes when he stomps on the floor. Come here, bud. You stand here with me. And let's be a little bit quiet. grill some portobello mushrooms and use that as your bun. Oh, so incredibly delicious. If you love mushrooms, if you don't, you're not going to like it, and don't force yourself to eat it. But that will definitely increase your fiber. And then they say to put the peeler down. Keep the skins on your apples and potatoes. Now, I don't eat apples because of my allergy. And I do like to keep the skins on my potatoes when I make my homemade French fries. But I really don't like to keep the skins on potatoes when I mash them and all. And I know people do, and that's great if you do. So, you know, there's just lots of little ways that we can get our fiber in and without a whole lot of effort. And it will definitely keep you fuller longer. And plus, fiber is just good for you. It keeps your digestive system in check. It keeps things moving. It's good for us. And they said, as always, create a plan from the strategy you picked. When, where, and how will you do it? You know, if you have a turkey sandwich, like they said, skip the mayo and try a little avocado. If you have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, just try it. Like, think about your weekly menu and think about where you can make these swaps. Read labels. Read labels and check the fiber content in things. And then they ask you to reflect on it. What worked, and is it something you can stick with? If you tried to just mash up your own berries and put them on your PB&J and didn't like it, you're not going to stick with it. So shelve it and move on to another thing to try, because face it, guys, we're in this for the long haul. How many times do I tell you that whatever you do and eat to lose the weight, you're going to have to do forever to keep the weight off. It has to be a lifestyle. It can't be a quick temporary fix. So if you don't like a swap you try, don't feel you have to stick to it. You don't. There's other things you can try. You're in this for the long haul. So you have to love your food. You have to enjoy your food. It's the only way it's going to work. It says, so let's dive a little bit deeper. Fiber is a good for you nutrient that tons of people aren't getting enough of. That is for sure. Finding ways to sneak more into what you eat and drink can help you feel fuller longer and promote better health. Insoluble fiber in non-starchy vegetables and some fruits helps regulate your blood sugar. So your insoluble fiber that's found in carrots and broccoli and berries and grapes, that's going to help keep you fuller, and it's going to regulate your blood sugar. Your soluble fiber from whole grains, beans, and starchy vegetables helps with digestion, and it also helps keep your cholesterol in check. So you need both your soluble and your insoluble fiber to work together to make things work. You know, you can't cut out an entire food group and expect your body to work. Your body's based on a healthy, balanced diet. So it says, once you find a swap that works, feel free to find another. Upping your fiber intake may just be the trick or treat that you have been looking for. So, like I said, start reading the labels. Start doing a little bit of research. Find stuff high in fiber. If you like crackers, I know there's a ton of crackers out there that are high in fiber, and that will help. Just watch your other ingredients in your crackers. You know, watch for like your palm oil and your hydrogenated oils and your corn syrup, because you don't want to take the bad with the good. So, you know, find something that has just your whole grains and stuff in it like that. Stay away from a lot of the big processed crackers. But, you know, read labels. That's my best piece of advice, is read labels and get that fiber in. And if you like berries, it's the best way to get your fiber in a fruit. So, and definitely your Brussels sprouts and your broccoli and things like that. So even if you can just up your fiber a tiny little bit, it'll definitely help. Keeps you full, helps you lose weight, and keeps things regular. So, like I said, this is definitely, they're gearing us up. They're gearing us up for the changes that are coming. So I'm excited for them. I'm ready for just something new, something exciting. The recipe this week is Moroccan chickpea stuffed acorn squash. So you've got chickpeas high in fiber and squash high in fiber. And it is 2 points on the purple plan. It doesn't say what it is on the other plans, does it? I'm not a big chickpea fan, so I probably wouldn't make it. I do love acorn squash, but I just like it cut in half, brush with a little bit of olive oil, sprinkle some cinnamon on there, and roast it in the oven. It is delicious. Oh, it is 3 points on green, 2 on blue, and 2 on purple is what it is. So that recipe is right on the WW app. And I need to buy some acorn squash because it's that time of year. So that is it for my weigh-in, and I was just given a shoe. That is it for the weigh-in and the meeting topic this week. I'm sorry for the little bit of pandemonium during the video, but real life around here, and I have to fit this in around my life. So, yeah, I know, there's me. There's me. So thank you for being so kind and so patient with me. And that's it. I will see you in a full day of eating, and who knows what else will go on this week with me. So have a fabulous, fabulous Wednesday, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Oh, and let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite way to get your fiber in?